This is Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM.
The Ocean County Breakfast Show with Shawn Michaels and Sue Moss.
Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
Time for Shawn and Sue's podcast once again, and I find it hard to believe that we're less than a week away from Thanksgiving. I mean, that just blows my mind.
I'm ready for that turkey.
You're ready for the turkey?
You bet.
I'm ready for the mashed potatoes, stuffing, and gravy. I think that's what I'm looking forward to.
Sounds nice. Time with the family.
Yeah. So here we are. We're less than a week away from Thanksgiving. We're going to talk in this edition of the podcast about holiday scams, Sue. How folks are out to Grinch you this holiday season.
Oh, my goodness.
Speaking of food, how about chicken and waffles? Doesn't that sound good? Maybe a little Mrs. Butterworth and the Colonel.
Yeah, doing a little dirty dancing. You'll enjoy that one.
Jane the Shark is back, Sue. We're going to talk about Jane the Shark off the coast of New Jersey. And finally, it's a big bowling alley in the sky.
Yes.
Angels Bowling, Sue. And you're going to
so much fun.
Tell people what that's all about. So we got a lot of intriguing things coming up in this edition of the podcast. And we'll be back. By the way, number one dessert for you for Thanksgiving. What are you looking forward to?
Ooh, pumpkin pie.
Pumpkin pie, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
My favorite.
I think maybe I'll go for the pumpkin pie, too.
Little chocolate syrup on that.
Yeah.
Oh! Delicious.
And before you start with the podcast, be sure to download the WOBM app. We'll see you back again soon with Shawn and Sue's podcast. So Nancy is with us, and I just wanted to say, advertising, marketing, it is a art unto itself. Would you guys agree to that?
Well,
sometimes.
The whole industry.
Like, won't a certain concept or a certain commercial or a certain photo, if it really does its job, grab your attention, sort of get you to, pay attention.
I want you to go buy it.
Yeah, exactly. Mm-hmm. The other day, I was watching this, commercial, and I just thought this was just it was classic. Colonel Sanders meets up with Mrs. Butterworth because KFC is launching a thing with chicken and waffles, okay? Limited time thing.
This is a real thing.
So
this
Mrs.
is a
Butterworth
real thing.
is the syrup, correct?
This is a real thing, yes. So what they did was, to pair the two of them together, they actually have the Colonel dancing with Mrs. Butterworth to Dirty Dancing.
That's great.
Time of my life.
Is he putting her over
And the best part of it is when Colonel Sanders lifts
Yes.
Mrs. Butterworth up over his head.
Yes.
I thought to myself, now this is a way to get my attention about what normally would have been chicken and waffles or whatever. But isn't that great? Mrs. Butterworth's. Who would have known?
How'd he do?
Well, he did great. Mm-hmm. He did great. Mm-hmm. Who would have thought?
Oh, it's
Colonel
so
Sanders
funny.
and Mrs. Butterworth, the hottest new couple. Will they be on Dancing with the Stars next time around? Anyway. There you go.
Well, good. I hope you go
Marketing
get your waffles
101.
and chicken.
You have enough of that chicken and waffles, he won't be lifting anybody.
Mrs. Butterworth was light on her feet.
Oh,
Wow.
Yes, she was. And the Colonel
cute.
doing pretty well for his age.
Was it a light syrup or was it the full
now you're
sugary
just asking
syrup?
too many questions.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyway, it was just a cute commercial. Maybe you've seen it. So if you haven't,
not, but that's very
you will.
funny.
They've
Cute.
They're having the time of their life.
Smart.
Newest couple. All right, off to the highways we go. Nancy Remy, before you get your chicken and waffles, you got to get to work today. How we doing out there? So it is a question that maybe you've asked yourself. What happens when an Italian hot dog and a pizza collide, Sue?
It's something we ask often. Tell us about it.
Is it something that you've asked yourself?
My husband has, because he loves those two things.
Now, let me
Yes.
tell you, first of all, I'm not a big fan of crazy pizza.
You are not.
Things.
I know that. Mm-hmm.
Like crazy concoctions
I like
when it comes
mixing
to
things.
Yeah,
Like salad
you
on a
like it.
pizza.
Yeah, you like
Yeah.
to do all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
I'm more of a traditionalist when it comes to the pizza.
Mm-hmm.
Now, let me also say, though, I love an Italian hot dog on its own. I love pizza on its own. So the other day, it was presented to us that there is a new pizza out in the local place that combines the two together. It's Italian hot dog pizza. And a few people online even said, hot dog on a pizza? No, you can't do it. But I tell you, I tried it, and it wasn't bad. I mean, you could definitely tell Italian hot dog because it had, peppers and onions, potato, and the hot dog on the pizza I think this is the only way I would ever eat hot dog and pizza together would be with the Italian hot dog kind of thing going on there.
Okay, and you loved it.
I liked it. Yes, it was good.
You
was good.
can't push it to loved, can you?
Well, love is a very strong word.
Shawn, question for you.
I
Is
liked
this
it very
the
much.
first time that you mixed something and made it something? Like, you know what I mean? Like, not just a pepperoni pizza, but like a turkey gobbler on a pizza. Like, is this the first time?
Yeah, this is really
you
the
ever
first
did
time I
this?
strayed from the
Wow.
normal, the usual suspects.
Okay, and you enjoyed it. You didn't
did.
love it, but you liked it.
I did.
Now, I have to tell you, Shawn,
Mm-hmm.
my favorite pizza right now is mac and cheese
Oh,
pizza.
no.
Pies on 9 right here in Beechwood. The mac and cheese pizza is to die for, Shawn. You have to try it.
I only bent the rules for this because it was Italian hot dog.
What about a salad pizza where the salad and the Italian dressing, a nice husky iceberg lettuce?
I've had the actually salad dressing, the salad pizza.
So
I've tried that.
good.
But anyway.
What about ranch and barbecue chicken?
No.
Phenomenal. You are missing out on all these pizza spectaculars.
Josephine wrote in.
Yeah.
She said that Oscars in Brick has a special with sausage, peppers, onions, pepperoni, and mushrooms. Because I was asking people what their favorite
So
pizza
nice.
recipes were.
Right.
That was Josephine's at Oscars in Brick. Barbara wrote in. She said Charlie's Pizza by ShopRite here in Toms River does a buffalo chicken pizza with a red sauce. She said it's not hot sauce like the others, but it's red sauce, and she said it's very good. So that was, one of the concoctions that she liked. Some of the other comments that came in, Bud wrote in, he said, hot dog pizza, no, yuck. Stay traditional, baby.
Stop it, Bud.
Yeah. Let's see, Tripp wrote in, he said, Barnegat, Vinny's has a special. Everything's on it.
Oh,
Mrs.
just everything you can put on
Everything.
it.
Mrs. Joe wrote in. She said, hey, you want a good combination? How about hot peppers, black olives, and mushrooms? And Robin said
hot
roasted
peppers.
red peppers and onions. That's her
do that
favorite
either.
recipe.
Oh, wow.
But I tried it, though. And, I didn't, I liked it. It was the Italian hot dog pizza.
Oh,
If you were
sure.
looking for something different, you might want to try it,
How about the cheesesteak pizza? Come on, tell me you did that with the Cheese Whiz.
Man, no.
Shawn, a little fried onions on that.
No. By the way, Portofino's Little Egg Harbor, that's where I got mine from.
Okay.
And they did that. So, like I said, every once in a while, Italian hot dog pizza I might try.
Put it together, baby, and what do you have? A delicious surprise.
You can check it out, including some pictures at WOBM.com. Making me
Shawn
hungry.
and Sue on the Ocean County Breakfast Show.
92.7 WOBM.
92.7 WOBM, Shawn and Sue. It is Friday morning, and we're talking about Jane the shark, Sue.
Oh, my goodness. Tell us about this.
So, O-Search is a marine biology site which they track sharks around the world. And they, of course, right now, one of the sharks that they're tracking has pinged, and I guess that's when it comes up on their sonar, and has been detected off the Jersey coast. Somewhere between Little Egg Harbor, Tuckerton, and Atlantic City is about approximately where Jane is somewhere swimming out there. Now, not right along the beaches or anything like that, but somewhere out there. And you can go to our website and follow Jane. A lot of people like to do this, track the sharks and sort of see. It's just interesting to see where they go because they'll go up, they'll go down.
I think it's very cool.
What's interesting about Jane, one of the first sharks that they spotted actually in Canadian waters, which now you're talking getting even colder and colder. She went way up north and then came back down south. But currently, right now, she's off the Jersey shore. So, but you can go to our website, download the app, and check out, look for
And
the
you can
shark.
just track her. That's cool.
Yeah, you can track
Wow.
with it. We've got links up there for you to go to O-Search where you can track the sharks. And you can also look around at other places, around the eastern seaboard where, sharks are being spotted and detected. And this is all part of, the marine biologists learning more about, the habits and the lifestyle of sharks because I guess they figure the more they know about sharks, the more they can, deal with sharks or be able to, handle sharks. So there you go. Not
All
a
right.
surprise, but right now Jane is 10 feet long. So I guess Jane isn't quite great yet in the sense of being huge, but growing. And they say possibly could end up having babies somewhere here on the East Coast.
Oh,
So,
my word.
Yeah. Yeah, we've got it all up there for you
Just
on
in
the website
time for
this morning.
spring and summer?
Yes.
Gosh, thank you.
No, don't say that. By that time, she'll have swam off to somewhere else.
goodness.
Parts unknown. Follow
cool, though.
Jane with us and WOBM.
And let's not even, well, yeah, we have to mention the winds. 50-mile-per-hour winds. Here comes that storm. By tomorrow, it's going to be gone, but rain will still hold on in the morning, clearing later in the afternoon. Our weekend looks beautiful, so let's keep a positive note after this wet day today.
Right now, 35 in Toms River. I thought that was a bit deep there, Sue. Your whole thing going into the weather there, that today's forecast, the angels are crying.
Well, oh, God.
Nance, I don't know. It
Sorry.
was deep because she kind of took me by surprise there, Nance. That
Very
the heavens are weeping.
Oh, jeez, you're right.
Ooh.
I hope not, but that's what people say. You know,
Do they?
do.
well, don't they? I mean, I've heard kids say when they had trouble sleeping during a thunderstorm, their parents would say the angels are bowling. Did you ever hear? Listen,
I have never heard
why
that.
are you laughing?
I have never heard that. Angels are
bowling.
You mean at a bowling alley?
They're bowling, and that's why you're hearing. Is that only a Pennsylvania thing? Why are you laughing? You're helping them sleep.
Getting right to the science. of it.
That wouldn't help me sleep. I don't know. The angels are at a bowling alley?
Bowling.
I mean, that's, I don't know. I just hope, I thought of heaven as more than that.
Okay.
Can't we just say it's going to rain?
All right.
92.7 WOBM, Shawn and Sue, Thursday morning, and we're talking about the holidays and how not to get scammed, Sue, by a Grinch out there.
Okay, I can't wait to hear about this. I don't want to be scammed.
You've seen it? Secret sister gift exchanges. Have you seen that on Facebook and social media?
A little bit of it. I'm not quite sure.
Yeah, it's where you kind of like buy gifts and then you exchange them with others, and you're supposed to, buy one and then you could get a bunch back and so forth.
Okay.
The thing about it is, though, according to the Postal Service, basically it's a form of a chain letter. Chain letters are illegal here in New Jersey. So the whole thing, which basically they say turns out to be nothing more than a pyramid scheme, is illegal to begin with because it's sort of a chain letter, a form of a chain letter. So when you see this and you get invited, they'll say something like, anyone want to join in on the fun with me? All you have to do is buy one gift valued at least $10 and then send it to your secret sis. You'll then receive 6 to 36 gifts in return. Officials say, though, that usually you don't see much back because the fact that it's a pyramid scheme, people run out.
Interesting.
Or the amount of people run out quickly, so there isn't a lot of gifts going around.
So it's illegal here in New Jersey?
Yeah. So it's illegal.
So I guess I can't start my own gift fun online?
Yeah, well, no.
Oh, boy.
Not unless you want to do the old-fashioned, Pollyanna, and everybody has one person. But this is an attempt to try to get a whole bunch of gifts in. It's just not going to work out because in the long run, they say not only are you going to be out $10 for that initial gift you buy, but also by doing this on social media, you're providing the scammers your home address. And that's going to lead to more trouble for you, Sue, down the road once these scammers know where Sue Mall lives.
Oh, jeez.
Because now they're going to come to your house.
Stay away, scammers.
Yeah, so there you go. Check out the story all about the secret sister gift exchange. It's illegal, and it's a waste of time and money. Check it out on our website at WOBM.com.
I better take mine down.
Yes, and if
I don't want to do anything illegal.
And if you're involved in Sue's Ponzi scheme, don't make sure that you get out of that one as well. Oh boy, someone's going to jail.
Oh,
The
jeez.
Ocean County Breakfast Show, 92.7 WOBM.
It was great.
Nancy, we'd get in the station wagon and get in the far back, the open area in the back, and
No
go
seatbelts.
for a drive.
Oh, yeah.
No seatbelts. We'd all be bouncing around back there,
Did
wrestling.
every family have a station wagon? I think so.
Oh, I did. Yeah,
I did too.
yeah,
We had a
sure.
blue one. Mm-hmm. Nance, do you remember your family saying, "Come on, let's go
Nope.
take a drive"?
No.
Oh, really?
No. You kidding?
Oh.
Being in the car with my whole family was not a pleasant experience. That was something we dreaded.
It was cute. I mean, I always remember that. It's funny.
That was just to get from point A to point B.
I'll pull this car over now.
Don't make me come back then.
All right, what's happening on the roads? Hopefully
Are we
it's
there
a
yet?
slow...
Downtown Toms River this morning at one of the polling stations to see just how things are going. Sue, folks are starting to trickle in now, huh?
Wait, I'm not supposed to be at Uncle Dude's?
Is that a polling?
Okay.
Is that your polling place?
I vote yes for
She
that.
votes yes for donuts. How are we doing out there? Is it starting to pick up a little bit?
Yeah, there's some lines at the voting machines.
Stay with WOBM for complete election coverage, both on the air, on our app, and at WOBM.com.
Shawn and Sue approved this message. That's why I was cold.
So I guess that's why she's cold, Nancy, because she didn't close the window.
Oh,
Well, that would
felt
be
it.
one reason.
yeah. Oh.
There she is. I need a new window. No, you just need to close the existing window.
It's easier to just buy one.
Why
They
would you
work
open
that
the,
way.
Why would you open the window?
I have no idea. It might have fallen down. I don't know.
What do you mean it fell down?
I don't know. I mean, don't your windows sometimes fall down?
No.
Oh, well, mine do. It's an old window. Mm-hmm. Sometimes it falls down, and that's probably the reason.
Well,
Anyway.
your husband just summed it up. You didn't close the window. There should be a
Sue,
latch that
you're
if you
cold.
if you click the latch, then the window won't fall.
Oh, my word.
You know what I'm saying?
Nancy, can you please help me?
Listen, it's been years. I've been trying.
Nancy, can you show her how to close a window, Nancy? Please.
start with
Will
that.
you just show her how to close a window? Problem solved. All I got to say is poor Nick. You know,
Ow!
off to the highways.
Snow!
You're not
came
going to
down.
see it that much that you have to go nuts on it. You reserve
Get
that
the
kind
shovels.
of sound. Yeah, exactly.
Feet of snow.
Just reserve that for later on.
Oh, bite your tongue,
What
Sue,
did you
right?
say, Sue?
Feet of snow.
No, don't say feet of snow.
It's coming.
There's a
No.
chance of a few flurries later in
let's
the
not,
week.
Let's not
Yeah.
panic.
So let's not get.
Sorry, Nance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And be sure to download the free WOBM app for the latest local weather announcements, and also advisories and alerts and storm watch. It's all on the app at WOBM.com. 92.7 WOBM with Alessia Cara on your Thursday morning. So the Oxford Dictionary, Sue, has come out with the word of the year this year, Sue. Now, your first guess was dog, but that wasn't right, Sue.
Right. I chose dog because that's just my favorite word.
Why would that
Go
word?
ahead.
Why would that word be?
I don't know.
The
I
word
love
of the
it.
year. It's just an ordinary word.
right.
But I'm surprised though about this year's word. This
Tell me.
year's word, Sue. Much like the political scene in Washington, Sue,
Toxic.
they're saying the word of the year is toxic.
You're kidding.
No. So now Britney Spears has the
Toxic.
official song of the year, Toxic.
Why? Because that was the most
I don't know what's the
used
name of it.
word. How do they
I
find
don't know
this
how
out?
I don't know how they do it, but
I mean, do people use toxic on a daily
yeah,
basis?
they say that the word toxic has been used a lot
It must have
in the
been.
past year to describe various things going on.
Yeah, I would think like they check it through blogging and through Twitter, and I would think social media. And this word must have been. I don't know. I don't think I wrote toxic.
I don't think I wrote
once
toxic
this year.
either, Sue.
Ever in my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone once said to
crazy.
me a couple months ago, they said, "Is Sue toxic?" And I said, "No." So that was sort of the end of it, I thought.
Stop it.
But
Probably
anyway.
the least toxic person you'll ever meet.
There it is, the word of the year, Sue.
That was perfect.
It is toxic, according to the Oxford Dictionary.
Okay.
We'll be back, see if that forecast is toxic,
Done.
next on WOBM.
Songs from back in the day, right through today. Ocean County's best variety. 92.7 WOBM.
And as you go through the parkway, you see the colors have just really exploded.
Oh my goodness.
I mean, it's
the
a
perfect time of year.
it's a scenic drive going through
It
the
sure
parkway
is,
through Ocean
yeah.
and Monmouth counties. It was beautiful. the colors that were out there. So really enjoyed it. It made driving the Parkway a nice visual
It
experience.
always does.
say that very
Beautiful.
often,
yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
You, brand new day, brand new week as well. Chilly one out there this morning, 6:41 right now, 27 degrees. And I've put together top 5 reasons that just came to me why you should download the new free WOBM app.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to run them by
Give me
you
some
here.
good ones.
These are the top 5 reasons I came up with, okay, for you to download the app.
Right.
Christmas cash. The app makes it even
yes.
easier for you to download the cash codes for your chance to win each weekday between $500 and $5,000, okay?
Okay.
So there you go, Christmas cash. That's one reason. Another reason, our holiday cooking contest that we're doing. On the app, you can download your favorite holiday appetizer for a chance to win with Mulberry Street and Brick. And that includes having your recipe featured on their menu.
That's a good idea.
So there you go, our holiday cooking contest. Another reason you can do it right from the app. How about the music, Sue? The app allows you to listen anywhere with just a tap. You could be anywhere on vacation. You could be out of the area on a work thing
Assignment, sure.
wherever it is. You can listen via the app
Anywhere.
All right. How about win prizes? When you go on the app, there's a link right to the Loyal Listener Club, so you could find out how you could win some fantastic prizes each time you check in as well. And here's one that's going to get very important: weather. Right on the WOBM app, you can instantly get the forecast, inclement weather notifications sent right to your phone. And that includes WOBM Storm Watch with the latest closings and cancellations once we get into that season. So there is another reason to
there's
have
some
that
snow
app
I
on
hear
your phone.
maybe by the end of the week. So you might have to use that.
Christmas cash, holiday cooking contest, music, prizes, weather. Those are just 5.
I better download the app.
There's many more, Sue.
The WOBM app, and it's free.
Yep, check it out. It's on our website at WOBM.com. And you know what? Download the app and you'll see all the information right there.
Thanks for listening to Shawn and Sue's podcast on 92.7 WOBM. For more details, go to WOBM.com.